Hello, everybody. Welcome. Today we've got a really special Pendragon stream for you here today. I've got some really great guests, but before we get into that, I just have a little house cleaning to do. I wanted to say thank you to Grubblethorn1 for this incredible gift of a Pendragon Champion of the Flame Champion of the Format card that he sent me with a very special note on the back. Uh, it was very meaningful to me. It said, "Thank you for being a champion of the format with a heart. I really, really appreciate it, Grubble. This is thank you, thank you so much." And he also threw in this cool little Pendragon sticker, if you can see that, and it is going to go right on top of my deck box that I'm going to pick up for my next Pendragon deck, which you're going to see tonight, which is. We'll get into that in a second. But before we do, let me introduce my guests. My first guest tonight is my first guest tonight is a moderator of many Magic Discords and the maker of the Rat Colony Friendship Bracelets. Welcome, Cooper Leaf. My second guest is an MTG writer, coach, and streamer. You might have caught me on a stream last night over at twitch.com or .tv/unsummonedskull. Thank you for being here, Coach J-Ro. And finally, returning for one more round, welcome back, stream guest extraordinaire Spectra MTG. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. And your audio is about to get turned on once I can find it. And there you go. We are live. Thank you so much for being here, guys. We're gonna go around the table. We rolled it for order and turn. I got to go first, but I'm gonna go around the table real quick, and everybody's gonna tell us about their commander decks. And if you guys want to pitch any of the things you got going on right now, feel free to do that as well. Let's start with thank you for being here, Coach. Tell us about the deck you're running today.
The deck I'm running today, or my commander decks?
The one you're playing today.
Pendragon. Yep. Okay. So this is Pendragon, which is a format where it's basically 99 commons, one of whom is in the command zone and a creature, alongside a legendary equipment. So I'm running Goblin Electromancer and Glamdring. This is the deck that I call Goblin Electromancer. It's going to be altered to be an Electro because basically what I'm looking to do is put a bunch of instant sorceries into the graveyard, and then equip Glamdring and fling Goblin Electromancer.
Awesome, thank you. Up next, let's go to Spectra. We're just going around in a circle.
Hey, everybody! I am Spectra. I am just a pod filler and a community member. Happy to be playing my first ever Pendragon game today. I'm so excited to give this a try. Today, my Arthur is a Azorius First Wing, which is just a cheap 2/2 flyer, and the key to the vault is my Excalibur. So I'm hoping to control the board a little bit, bounce some stuff to hand, tap some stuff down, and make sure I can get some big evasive hits. And then I'm hoping to put some big nasties out on the board for free. So that's my plan. We'll see how it goes.
That's my spiel.
And Cooper, why don't you tell us what you've got? Oh, this again? No. Why don't you tell us the deck you beat me with last time?
All right. Okay, I'm gonna shove my link in chat.
Yes. Yeah, go follow all my guests. You can click on their stuff on Twitch too. So down there somewhere.
This is Refurbished Familiar and the Spear of Leonidas. So it is an artifact affinity for artifacts deck. I gave it the lore that this little duder likes to traverse the plains and collect knickknacks. And, just happened to stumble upon the spear. So, gonna do some fun things with them.
Refurbished familiars do be shopping.
Yes. Shopping.
Excellent. Well, thank you. All right, well, without further ado, I'm going to start us off today. And, I'll tell you what I'm playing. I'm playing Elves of Deep Shadow with Tarian's Soul Cleaver. Elves of Deep Shadow is a mana dork that makes black, so I always start off with a little ramp. And then Tarian's Soul Cleaver is a +1/+1 counter synergy card in this deck, not a combo card. So I do have combos in it, but they're incidental. They're not. The whole deck is not built around it. And they won't win the game on the spot. I don't think they might. I don't know. No guarantees.
Are you getting roasted?
And how
in
much
one
life are you
fight?
gaining this game?
None. I cut all. Oh yeah, I should say that I cut all of the life gain out of this deck. I think. I don't think there's any more. And I specifically changed to Tarian's Soul Cleaver. Oh, thank you. I specifically changed to Tarian's Soul Cleaver for instead of Umezawa's Jitta, even though I wasn't even going to use the life gain on the Jitta, just so that chat couldn't roast me about life gain.
See, here's the thing. You
Thank
think chat can't. They will find a way.
I know.
We
It's
roast
true.
you
That's
because
true.
we love you.
It's true. I
Right.
appreciate it. Thank you, Coach, for gifting that sub out. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
All right, now I will start us off for real. Did I draw already? No, I didn't. All right, I will start with a Terramorphic Expanse, fetching a forest, and pass my turn.
Sounds good. Draw, play out an island, and pass.
Rough turn. I will play a tapped Razor Tide Bridge. I'll pass a turn.
Chat, you're killing me.
Witch's Cottage, pass.
All right, untap for turn and draw. I will play a tapped Barrenmoor, go for a green, and play my Elves of Deep Shadow, and then pass.
I like that play of playing a commander, so I will do the same. Out comes the Electromancer.
That's
And then
scary.
pass.
That's scary. I'm scared.
Untap. See, you
Mine
guys.
only makes one
are
thing
all-
cheaper.
everyone, listen. Everyone has already made the play that I wanted to play, so I'm going to play a Plains, and I'm going to tap two. I'm going to play my Azorius First Wing, which is a commander, and I'll pass a turn.
It is the first with flying, so I guess it is still the first wing, even though it is the third Arthur.
Rakdos Guildgate. And then I do not have the ability. But what I will do is tap this Witch's Cottage for a campfire.
Campfire.
And then pass turn.
CAMPFIRESONG.
Repeated card draw, if I'm not mistaken. Or is it ramp? Life gain. What? What?
What's fun about
nerve.
this, specifically this format, is, when you sit down at a commander table, I have an idea of what I'm going to see based on who the commander is. Like, you get a ballpark for what the deck tries to do. This, I don't have a clue. I see two pieces. Like, I don't know what that's going to do.
Chat, I screwed up. I didn't look at the mana base.
I'm
gonna play this Jungle Hollow and gain one single life. Fuck.
Lie counter. Someone put a lie counter in the bottom. We're up to 1 already.
Damn it! I tried so hard. I'm gonna go for 3. I'll lose that 1. Pay it right back to my elves, and I'm gonna play this Sakura Tribe Elder, and then I'm gonna play Tarian's Soul Cleaver unequipped to anything, and then I'm gonna pass.
Okay.
Love it.
I missed it. I missed the land. I'm so sorry, Doc. Please trust me. Damn it, Cooper!
For a red, I'm
What
going to
a
cast
wonderful
Tormenting
way to use Infinite Tokens.
Voice. Cast Tormenting Voice, discarding Tail Slash to draw 2 cards.
Speaking of, where did I put mine?
Then pay 2 for Compulsive Research. Target player, I'm going to target myself, draws 3 cards, and then discards 2 unless they discard a land.
Most people target themselves, but you are allowed to target me if you want.
I understand, and I do have some decks where I would do that, but not this one.
I have 0 decks where I would do that. That shocks nobody I know.
I could have targeted Cooper with that yesterday. They would have loved drawing more cards. You
Hmm.
was fortunate for Cooper. Cooper was a trooper yesterday.
All right, I'm gonna
Cooper learned
discard an
that he
island.
hates full wheels.
we had the
Discard
same
an
night.
island, and I will swing the Electromancer at Cooper.
Why?
Tenderizing damage is still damage.
Tenderizing damage.
Well, yeah, but why
That's
me?
Just trying to
Because
soften
there
it up,
isn't
I
a
get it.
block there. So it's a safe
I do
attack.
have a blocker. Blocks are all around everywhere else.
Yep. Yeah.
Fucking man.
I will discard an island and pass the turn.
All right, untap. Draw for turn. Anybody got 13 or less life?
I do
Nope.
not.
Bummer. I'm gonna play an abandoned.
Oh, that's
game
the
from
duel of
untap.
this format. It's the only, I believe, other than Command Tower, it's the only duel that comes in has a clause that lets it come
Has
in.
a capability of coming
Yeah.
in untapped. Yeah. Yeah, it's I got one because it was like $1. That's what I like about this format. I have one card in it that's like just obnoxious, and it was because it was a promo. It's the Lotus Petal. But
Yep.
everything else,
Mhm.
if I take that out, this deck is like $70,
Do you know
and
what the
that's
most
with buying
expensive
it
deck in
like
this
buying
format is?
singles. Yours?
No.
No,
The
probably
most-
Katie Combats.
The most expensive deck in this format is all Heir Apparents. It's just a bunch of
Oh,
Heir
God.
Apparents plus that one
Yeah.
Glandring. They're like $6 a
that'll do it.
card.
Yeah, and you don't buy one, you buy
Yeah,
30 of them.
Yeah.
I'm just happen to bring out the key to the vault. It is unequipped to
Scary.
anything, and I will not swing with the.
That's still
first
scary.
one, so I'll pass it
That's
to-
still scary.
Yeah, but it's at least a turn away from doing anything.
It doesn't have double strike, does it? Do you have double strike?
No,
Okay,
no,
good.
it's just a 2/2 with flying and protection from enchantments. And that the protection from enchantments is not why I picked it. I literally went to Scryfall and picked the the cheapest flyer that
For
had
two.
anything more than like a 1. So I said, yeah, that'll do it. Just so happened to be Azorius. I passed Cooper if you didn't hear. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
No, I didn't. All right. I was like,
Couldn't you have
wee.
chosen
This is fine.
something that was in mono white?
Which one?
Should have chosen something in mono white because he adds blue.
You could have if
I-
you wanted.
I could have. I didn't see any.
Okay.
Like I literally just I didn't pick any colors. I just went like cheapest flyers, and a 2-mana 2/2
Mhm.
seemed pretty easy, and it offered
Yep.
like it offered 2 colors that allowed me to do it. So it's like I think there was a couple at this option. I just picked on this one.
All right.
Understood.
Fine. Spider Silk Nut. A quarter shield. Tap a black.
Hey, Cora.
Refurbished familiar.
Uh-oh. Cooper's command.
1.
Is that the one where we
Campfire,
discard?
gain 2
we all have to
life.
discard a card? I think we all have to discard a
Yes, everyone discards a card upon refurbished familiars.
card. Not a-
ETB.
I'm going to discard this
Guys,
Shambling Shell,
discard.
which has Dredge 3.
Discard a mountain.
I'll discard and a steel-clad serpent.
Pass turn?
All right. I'm not going to sack the Tribe Elder. Untap, upkeep, draw.
Ever?
I mean, no, I don't. No, I'm eventually going.
I've got an itchy tally finger. I'm ready to go.
Chat, they're trying to catch me in a lie. Technicalities are not lies. I'm going to land cycle this swamp, or swamp cycle this world weary.
you want to run that back?
I'm going to land cycle this world weary.
Excellent.
Yes, weary warrior. Technically, they are not. Also, thank you for commenting in chat right when I played your card. I know it's not your card, but I've now assigned it to you. I will then play that swamp. And then go for 2, 3, take 1. I'm officially losing. And I will play this Mer Scrappling.
Only until you start gaining life again.
I have no life gain. And I will equip it. It is what I said last turn, and then immediately played something that gained me a single life. And then I will equip the Merce Grappling with. No, I'll equip the Tri-Belter with Tarian's Soul Cleaver. And I'll swing Coach for 2.
Okay.
Tarian's gives Vigilance, by the way.
Alright, so those 2 with the Steve, is it?
Sorry, it does not give blanket 1. It's just 1.
Just 1? Okay.
Just 1.
And that was with
Yes,
Steve,
with the
right?
Steve.
Okay.
I'm sorry. When did you put out the Soul Cleaver?
Last turn.
To a graveyard. From the battlefield. Never
But
mind.
it was not equipped until this turn. So it doesn't put anything on anything. Right?
No, but it was more that the Steelclad Serpent is an artifact that went to the graveyard, but that came from my hand. It wouldn't have triggered anyways.
Cool. All right.
Sorry.
Good. You're up. You're all good.
So, good.
Here's my cards in hand.
Yeah, Steve got that thing on him. And that thing is a knife.
Keep that thing on him.
Right.
It's a giant soul cleaver that belonged to I don't know, some sort of demon god or something. I wasn't really paying attention in that set too closely to that specific storyline.
I'm going to cast Thrill of Possibility, discarding Soul Devi Sage, although I do love the art.
Oh yeah,
that's
a good one.
There's a lot of cool old arts in
Cards.
these cards that are available. Tried to find some old ones.
Making my thing a little smaller.
I'll die on this hill. The old blue frame where it was like the water, like the light blue and the dark blue, like almost like marbling. That is some of the best frames I've ever done.
Yeah,
that style of frame with the blue is so good, and nobody agrees with me. Every time I talk to them, they're like, "Nah, the new ones are better." It's like, "Oh, come on, the old blue's so good."
I love the old frames. As much as I can get in the old frames, I prefer it. Because the old frame to me looks more like magical, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Old blue, best blue. Old blue is the best blue. Too good, actually. Too good. It was too good. They had to power it down.
The spells are good. Blue creatures have always been just a mess.
Zoe a brat. Oh my gosh, this is such a surprise to everyone.
No way. I know that wasn't on a quiz yesterday, but I absolutely know that was on the quiz yesterday.
I had someone block me over that.
That's funny.
I don't even know why. I did not know what the whole thing was about. I just saw people taking a quiz and was like, "Oh, attention! Yeah, I'll take some of that. Thank you."
Give me.
Whose turn is it? I think is it Spectre's?
It's still mine.
Okay.
I'm discarding to catalog.
Cool.
Discard an Electric Revelation. And with that, I will pass the turn.
All right. Untap. That's okay. The attention I got today was I made a Sig Naturals joke to in reply to someone talking about
I think I saw.
Someone talking about the Aurora should flip. It was in response to Mark Rosewater's post, and someone made a point that it's like they should just canonically make someone gay every time someone complains about it. And the next one was the Great Aurora should just change everybody's gender. And someone made a comment that's just like Sig looks down and goes, "Those are new." And I literally just typed Sig Naturals. That was it. And for some reason, that is starting to get numbers, and that's trouble.
The things that will blow up.
Yeah, I was just like, this is silly and stupid enough. I'll get away with it. I didn't. All right. Let's do silly. I'm gonna tap 2 and a blue, and I'm going to equip the key to the vault, the Azorius First Wing. Let me make sure Cooper's board doesn't have any reachers. Oh, the reverse flyer. That's got flyers, and that's not a safe attack.
Yes, my familiar flies.
And I think you are just as interested in ruining my day as I am in getting an attack. So instead of giving you the chance to make that call, Zoe, I am going to swing a 2/2 flyer.
That's fair.
Your way.
I would too.
That is commander damage. That's not likely to be relevant. I have a couple pump spells that are huge that will make it very relevant, but that is 2 commander.
Yep, gotcha. And then you get your thing.
Yes, it did 2. So I believe it's look at the top 2 cards.
Dig 2 deep, and then you can play one of them, right?
I can play one of them without paying its mana cost, and the other one goes on the bottom of the library. Okay. The spell that I got is not a huge deal. It is a gold mirror, but
Poor
I can save it.
Solone. You got the gold and the silver on Azorius.
I saved it. I do. I have the silver in there somewhere, but that's just
We love a
hanging
dork.
out in there. I love dorks. I also there's a
Same.
bit of an artifact sub theme in here, so it's like
Oh, good
it's
to know.
not like built on artifacts, but there are a couple artifact things kind of payoffs in there. Okay, so I've done damage. I got my free spell, and second main nothing. I'll pass the turn.
Okay. Draw. Bloodfell Caves. Gain a life. I'm winning.
I'm sorry, I'm just now going back in chat and seeing that somebody said Steve got strapped in. What did you mean by that?
Yes, Amanda. Here's that
I think I
attention that
know.
you ordered.
I think I know.
What am I doing? Okay. Two.
Lands.
A Thop of Paradise.
Oh, he's so cool. I love that one.
Okay, so Cooper, I'm gonna have to figure out another way to deal with.
You don't have to deal with me at all.
Well, that's not true.
Deadly Ambitions, did we trigger your auditory pickup from across the room?
I heard my activation phrase. Strapped. Steve.
I'm all of a sudden
Cleaver.
very interested in this sleeper agent who is being activated.
I will pass turn.
All right. I'm still not activating Steve. Untap, upkeep, and draw for turn. Okay. Okay. Alright, I'm going to go to combat, and I'm going to swing at Spectra for 1 with Sakura Tribe Elder.
No. I like that door, so I'm gonna take one.
I figured. Alright, main phase 2, I'll go for 2. I'll play this Silhana Ledgewalker, who is a 1/1, can't be blocked except by creatures with flying, and can't be the target of spells or abilities my opponents control. I will then move the Soul Cleaver over to her.
That's another.
And I'll pass my turn.
Okay. I'm going to pay 3 for a Mystic Meditation. Draw 3 and then discard 2. I will discard Ancestral Reminiscence and
Oh, hey, Tao. Thanks for stopping by and saying hello. Appreciate the lurkin'.
Fury Charm.
Bye, Tao. Bye, Tao.
Play an island for turn. Then I will use the island to cast Obsessive Search. Draw a card. And then I will pass the turn.
How exciting. Play.
Glandring would make it big.
Make it big?
Chonk.
So many instants and sorceries. How many you got in there right now?
10.
Yeah. I don't. We're about to get attacked by something large. I feel like. It's coming. That key to
Generally
the vault.
speaking, I don't. Not really looking to attack with. Electromancer in here. Looking to fling it because that's why it's Electrode.
I know I don't know much, but I see your commander and I see your Excalibur, and I don't believe you. I'm gonna.
It's gonna make it huge. Well, he said he's gonna fling
It's
it.
gonna it is gonna make whatever it's on huge. Okay, I'm gonna tap 3, and I'm gonna play an automatic librarian. When it enters scry 2. Yeah, I'm gonna bottom these. I don't want those yet. For the moment, I'm unable to have a great attack on Cooper. So
It's good news for Cooper.
I'm going to move to combat. Coach, I am going to send Azorius First Wing your way. It is a 2/2 flyer.
You got it.
Before damage, sorry. I'm going to tap 2. I'm going to Battlefield Improvisation. Target creature gets +2/+2 till end of turn. If creature's attacking, I can attach a number of equipment, but it's already on, so that's less of a big deal. So it's in total going to be 4 damage.
Digging 4.
And that is relevant because that's going to give me a chance to look at 4 cards now and play something good off of the 4.
Also 4 commander.
Correct. Well, none of these are good.
I don't believe you.
Okay.
But I can. For the sake of mana efficiency. Nah, screw it. I'm going to have Bone Splitter be the card that gets played. Oh,
We love splitting the
this
bone.
is not a card. I had a sideboard that I accidentally shuffled in. So Bone Splitter is going to be the card that comes out for free.
Who are you splitting the bone with, Spectra?
I'm not splitting the bone with anybody.
Didn't mean it like that? Okay. Different words. Got it. Understood.
Okay.
I'm just equipping the Bone Splitter onto the Azorius First Wing.
Talking about straps and bottoming and splitting bone. This
Spectra's
is
deck
my
is
favorite.
very, very horny.
Listen, no, you're the one that was strapped, okay?
Well, oh, that is true. Steve was.
Right.
It wasn't me.
Zoe, here's the thing. It's possible you're just very horny.
I mean, it's
That
true.
might just
I
be
did
you.
just change
No.
I'm just here.
all of the medicine that I've just been on was just increased. So
I mean, nothing wrong with that,
do
right?
that for you. Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's nothing.
We're after 10 right now. We're not
after
after 10, chat. That is
No,
a very old
no.
TV joke that does not
this
apply.
That's a Skinamax joke. I got it.
It does not apply to the modern era.
Yeah,
because
we
they
can't
added
even call
porn
this
to the internet for now.
for free.
Yeah.
For free.
We can't even call this Pendragon. Just like this.
Bloodfell Caves, floating black, bouncing that back to my hand for Rakdos Carnarium, and then tapping 2 to equip the Accorder Shield onto Refurbished Familiar, so it gets +0/+3 and has Vigilante now.
Seriously, what's up with you making it a vigilant blind blocker? I thought we were.
I have one of those too.
So
Everybody should have one of those.
yeah, combat. Sean, 2 in the air.
Yeah, I'm not doing a thing about it.
And that is Commander. A little cutie.
After you've declared attackers, and I'm going to sack my Steve, put a +1/+1 counter on my Edgewalker, and find a land.
Zoe, that's not a fog.
Sounds great.
I'm not playing fogs either, because I'm trying to branch out, even though I do think
I'm
fogs
actually
are really
not
good.
sure how many fogs there are in Pendragon. There might only be a few.
In Pendragon?
Fog is common.
Many.
Yeah,
So
there
many
are a
fogs.
lot.
Mm-hmm.
I have a PDA
That's my turn.
that's Squirrel Sovereign, and what the deck does, it uses regrowths with fogs to effectively soft lock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, I'm cutting.
Sadly, that's what I like about it as well, because I've
Same.
only ever played Commander. I've never even played like 60 cards. So a lot of these, most of it's the first time I'm seeing these cards.
Untap.
So it's just like, oh, this is kind of control. I guess.
Yeah, you like to be in control.
Oh
Wasn't
my.
me this time.
I am just simple,
Blank and a green.
boring, cishet straight man.
I am.
Unfortunately,
No,
I'm just a
not.
guy.
I mean,
Here's a guy.
you can still add some sprinkles to your vanilla.
5,
Mhm.
6.
Do I look like I enjoy anything with flavor?
Do you want me to answer
I
that?
am.
Because I have a
That was
3-letter
good.
word
Well done.
that I could think of, but it doesn't
Oh, well.
involve you being in control.
Oh my! Oh great
All right, I'm
heavens!
playing this Viridian Joiner. I figured out what I'm doing. Not. I
I'm getting
loathe to
Zoe
break. I
flustered.
loathe to break this conversation up, but I do
No,
know what I want to
I'm
do.
glad. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Bail
so
you
much.
out. All right, I'm gonna play this Viridian Joiner. Then I'm gonna go to combat and attack with the Ledge Walker. We'll go to who has the most life? Cooper. It is at 2 right now.
You do know that Cooper has a flying block.
Yes.
I have 2 flying blockers.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Oh, you want stuff in the graveyard? Never mind. That's stupid.
Yeah. Which is all together?
It's just 2 damage.
I'll take it.
All right. It's not Commander either. Main phase 2. I will.
I
then-
love that you're attacking with Steve because I've
No,
only seen
Steve
myself
died.
do that as well. Oh, Steve died.
Rip
Oh,
to
that's your
Steve. Long
graveyard.
live Steve.
Okay.
Yeah.
Steve was getting sacked while we were talking about me being in control.
Mhm.
I will then move the Soul Cleaver off the Ledge Walker to the Viridian Joiner, and then I will pass my turn.
I believe we can put that on my tombstone. I'm not a top or a bottom. I'm an Azorius control player, and shut up and it doesn't resolve. And that's it.
So you're lower than the bottom?
Probably.
I appreciate that joke.
Okay.
The best part is every time we crack a joke, I can hear Amanda cackling in the other room.
Yeah, the audience in the same place is great.
This is I feel like this stream is the audience today is really going to appreciate the conversation today. I feel like we're in the right spot right now,
Excellent.
based off of who I'm seeing in chat.
Okay.
Listen, if Grand Arbiter was a common, I would run him in this deck without question.
Of course you would.
I would be that bastard.
I actually made a Grand Arbiter
Gonna have
Storm
to
deck
remember
before.
this.
Yeah.
That's going off of the cost reduction and figure that if I didn't cast them until the turn I intended to storm off, people wouldn't have a problem with it. That was not true, but it still won.
Yeah, Grand Arbiter is one of those that you really cannot put that down at a table.
Amanda.
And people
Amanda!
whoa, hello. No, you don't. Listen, Amanda, you're not a player, but I am marking you down. You are so full of crap.
Well done. Well done. Give me a golf
Okay.
clap for that.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Crash Through, so creatures I control get trample until end of turn.
Uh-oh.
And I draw a card.
That's not
We're in
good.
danger.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Should have.
Not
I should have left
necessarily.
more mana open. It's fine. It'll be
Not
fine.
necessarily. Do I have
What's the
to
worst thing that happens? I lose.
see? Here's the thing. Coach said not necessarily.
That is the worst thing. That
Are you
happens,
asking
though.
me to beg?
That is the worst thing that happens.
Alright. I'm gonna
There's
cast
nothing.
Stolen Vitality. It gets +3/+1 until end of turn.
Oh,
And it
My
gets trample
Vitality.
again, which is kind of redundant, but still.
Double trample.
So that's double trample. Then I'm gonna Force Away, targeting the Librarian, I think it is.
oh, see, this is gonna hurt. Is that
Yeah.
bounce to hand?
Yep, goes back to hand, which of course I would do. Since I have a creature with power 4 or greater, I can draw a card if I do discard a card. So I'll draw a card and then discard. Islands.
Coach, here's the thing. I only hit you for 2.
I understand, and this is
When-
significantly more, but it is more. Alright, then I will cast
It
Land
is
Drain.
more.
Yeah, this is gonna be 5.
That's not that much. You're gonna be
You
fine.
have enough to equip that this turn?
No, I don't have any more mana. I just
Okay,
casting it because I.
Good.
Yeah,
Okay,
I was
then it's still a
digging to
little
see
bit
if I could find more stuff to do, but
Yeah.
nope. So I did
And I
miss
actually-
one land drop because I had to discard a card, which actually wound up being relevant. So Refurbished Familiar made me discard a land. All right, so I have 5 power Goblin Electromancer coming at Spectra.
Yeah, I have to take it. And that is Commander. So I will take
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I will mark that as
A time a player lied to you, right?
Commander on the Goblin Electromancer.
I mean, I've attacked with it twice now.
It's true. You said you don't attack with it that much.
Is it that
Yeah,
much?
that's it.
And
I don't know. What turn
I
is
said
it?
my
stopped paying
what I'm
attention.
looking
That's a
to do
1.
is fling it, and I do
counting.
have cards in hand that can fling it. I just haven't
believe
done
you.
that yet.
I believe you now.
Yeah.
I actually don't even mind that the automatic librarian got bounced to hand because it's an enters ability, so I don't mind casting it a couple more times. Well, I wouldn't like to cast it a couple because that means hopefully I get something good out here, but once more is not too bad.
All right, and I'll pass the turn.
Once more, with feeling.
From the top.
Tap.
Yeah,
About to get hit
Electromancer
by
is the
something.
key card to the deck, so I'm not going to send it in
Flyers.
somewhere it's not safe. But
Draw for turn. Oh, that's a fun card. God, I wish I had enough mana for it to work, but what a silly cool card. Yeah, I don't have enough.
by the way, I'm currently at 13
All right.
instants and sorceries.
I'll tap 3 for the automatic librarian again. It'll enter. I'll scry 2.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, those bottomed. Same, am I right?
Mhm.
Every time you say it.
I know. I said it, and it's like, no, come back. Well, I'm gonna lean into it now. Okay. Cooper, your commander.
Phrasing.
Flying Vigilant. Oh wait.
It's a 2/4.
Yeah, I'm not worried about hitting your commander yet. I'm hoping to deal with you some other way.
I like
That sounded way more
'cause it's
threatening
not
than I meant it. I
dealing
just
with
mean
me.
that like I can't deal with you right now, so I'm gonna just not waste
Yeah.
brain power on it. Yeah.
I mean, you can try to deal with me, but you can also ask my
I'll
wife and
lose.
girlfriend how trying to deal with me works out.
No, I don't think I will. All right, I'm gonna move to combat, and I will not incur the wrath of Coach, because that was 5 and that hurt like hell, and it's gonna get worse next time. So Zoe, if you'd be
About
so
my
kind, I'm
wrath.
gonna send.
I don't have flyers, so
Listen,
I take.
That's kind of why. Yeah, I'm gonna send. It's 4 commander damage.
Got it.
I mean, J-Ro and I have already killed Zoe in games, so it is your turn.
I know.
Oh, okay.
I did.
And the
Wait, have I?
Yesterday.
Oh, okay. I didn't mean. I thought you meant Pendragon.
Not in Pendragon. That is correct.
I have no pump spells, so it's just 4. So I will look at the top 4. And I can
as much
play
as
one
I
of these
enjoy the
for
format, I've
free.
only played a few Pendragon games.
God, why do I get all the cheap crap?
3 maybe?
This one's actually at least okay.
As a member of the Rules Roundtable, I wouldn't admit that publicly.
Well, I mean, eventually the number will get bigger, but I only play once a week as it is, so.
Something very
I'm just giving you
important
shit,
about-
J-Ro.
That's okay.
Something very important about me is that at no point should I ever be in charge of any rules of anything ever.
Mhm.
I love making
Magic,
I love making
anything
rules.
otherwise.
I
Yeah,
love bossing people around.
And I love following rules and in clear instructions.
I don't
Oh
really
my god.
care about enforcing them or if other people follow them, but I do like making them.
The spell I'm gonna cast, which just sucks, is an acrobatic leap, which gives Azorius First Wing +1/+3 till end of and flying until end of turn, but it does at least
Already
let me
had
untap
that.
it.
Yeah.
So it's at least it's not good, but it's a card. Second main, I do have 3 mana I can use. I'm going to tap 1 blue for a careful study. I draw 2 cards and then discard 2 cards from my hand. I will discard. They're just too expensive if I don't hit them off the. Oh, no, that one I'll keep. I will discard a Blink of an Eye and a Sunblade Angel as part of Careful Study. That resolves. I still have 2 mana floating. I will pass the turn. Or not floating, sorry, 2 available. My apologies.
On your end step, I will.
No.
Oh wait, no, that's still a summoning coming is until my turn.
It's
So
my
I can't
end
do
step.
anything. Yeah, at your end step. What? No, I changed my mind. Draw. Teehee, I'll hold on to that for a second. Bloodfell Caves, gain a life. Ka-chow.
This
Good
Sunblade
chow.
Angel,
Thank you.
I have tried to find a way for it to work, but the cost is just too high for it only being a 3/3, even though it's got a decent amount of keywords. I've got an angel deck, and I wanted to keep running it, but it's like I can't justify 6 mana for a 3/3. And then Pendragon came around, and I'm like, perfect, because sometimes I won't have to pay anything for it. That's my kind of angel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is cool.
I will be an even bigger bother to Sean and wanted a black
fire
for
units out
Not
there.
me this game.
a Glaze Fiend.
Gross.
Glaze it.
It's the really pretty, like,
God.
classic rainbow foil too.
Oh,
Ooh,
nice.
What's
Good art.
what's the
Yeah, where you get it.
if you
Gotta glaze
if
it.
you were if you were that mad at me about
Plus
yesterday,
2,
you could have
plus
just
2.
said so.
Every time? Not even yours, anybody's.
Yeah. No.
That's
Huh?
interesting. Yeah.
Remember,
Glaze
another
Fiend
artifact comes
says-
into play under your control.
Oh, I'm blind.
Yeah, it's not that good.
Blind.
I was like, yeah, hey, I got this. I got
It's
treasure token. Cool.
it's
This
a
is-
fucking soul
yeah,
sister for artifacts.
if that was 2 mana
Glazed out of my
for
mind
that,
over here, sorry.
there is no
Ah.
stat line they could put on that it wouldn't be just abhorrently broken.
Yeah,
All
get
right.
every time an artifact dies, getting a +1/+1 counter or something, that'd be crazy.
Well, it's also artifact comes into play.
Yeah, it's coming to play, that's true.
Yeah,
I
I'll move
Was there any
to.
part of that card that you read correctly the first time?
I
around?
was I was saying that's what Tarion Soul Cleaver does.
Granted, that would be funny
Oh,
to
okay.
see somebody
Got it.
else cast Darkside and then you fling it and kill them.
Oh, yeah, that'd be gross.
Anyway, combat. J-Ro, 2 in the air.
You got it. Is that with the commander?
That is commander.
You got it.
Cool beans. Pass turn from there.
Sack this Mire Scrappling in your end step to put 2 +1/+1 counters on my Viridian Joiner. 1 from the Soul Cleaver, 1 from the Mire itself. Untap, upkeep, draw. Alright. I will tap for... Tap for 3. And play this Cartographer. When it enters, I get a land from my graveyard back. I'll get back
Yes.
this Expanse. I'll play it and I'll crack it for a land. Shuffle it next turn. And then I will tap for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the 1, 2, 3. And I'll play this Thresher Beast. Thresher Beast is a 4/4 beast that says whenever he becomes blocked, defending player sacrifices a land. Cool card.
Mm-hmm.
I will then attack. J-Row for 2
You got it.
and pass my turn.
Okay.
Hey, remember when I
Thank
didn't
you.
swing to last time?
Welcome.
How cool was that?
It's Bio, right? Thank you for
Oh,
coming by.
Bio, how you doing?
Thank you for the bits. Thank you for
Hi,
the cheer.
Bio.
A mountain.
Bio, the community glucose guardian over here.
It's extremely appreciated, all the retweets.
Mm-hmm.
Attempt to pay 3 to move Glamdring onto the Electromancer. So give it plus 13 plus 0.
Ugh. Thanks, I hate it.
And first strike.
I still hate it.
Yep.
Ah.
That
Oh no. Shoot.
apparently was a powerful play.
Scoop.
Sorry, I misclicked. Oh no, now my thing's all bad. I'm sorry, I need to do it again. Sorry,
You're good.
everybody. This is
Tech issues are a part of Magic
this
games.
is not a tech issue. This is just me clicking something dumb. That's correct.
But you didn't click me.
No, what we are not doing is putting
Okay.
ourselves down this game.
Okay.
Didn't believe you anyway.
That's good.
Here's the thing. If you were dumb and you beat me yesterday, then I lost to someone
Oh,
dumb, and I don't like that.
no, it's okay.
Why does this all of a sudden
It's silly.
look like crap? All right. I'm done, by the way. You can go.
Okay, I am going. I equipped the Glamdring. Now I'm going to attempt to give the Electromancer Brute Strength. Plus 3, plus 1, and Trample.
Why do you keep putting trample on it? Oh, I have no responses. There aren't a lot of good counter spells in common level.
Okay. So does that resolve?
Yep.
Tragically.
Alright. So this is an instant sorcery going to the graveyard, and it has plus 3, plus 1, and Trample, and First Strike. So it has plus 17. So it is a 19.
Oh, thank
Is
you,
a-
Quacksley Quacks. Appreciate the follow.
It is a 19-3 First Strike and Trample.
Quaxley does quack. Quaxley is the Pokemon, right?
It is. It's
Of the latest
newer
gen.
one, the
Yeah.
dark one.
The one that evolves into the dancy little duder.
Donald
Mhm.
Duck. Magician Donald Duck.
Yeah.
Alright.
The blue Elvis duck. that is accurate.
Correct.
I'm an old man. I
All
only know like Gen 1 and maybe Gen 2.
So
I am
will
older
attempt-
than you.
I'm just
Are
a
you
child,
really?
but like also older than. I don't know if I'm older.
I will
than you,
attempt to
actually. I
swing
think
the
I am.
Electromancer at Cooper.
I wouldn't do that.
You can say that, that's fine. But I'm still
Make him
going
have
to.
it.
I mean, okay. Tap Rakdos, terminate.
I'm going to Countervailing Winds. Counter it unless you pay 1 for each card in my graveyard.
Ooh.
That's
Oh,
interesting.
all right. All right.
And I know there's a lot in there.
And now there's another one.
Yeah.
Side note. How many cards do you have in hand? You've got to be nearing empty.
I have 3.
Holy hell.
How much is that altogether?
So that is now 20 First Strike Trample.
All right, I'm dead.
Huh?
That's commander damage. I'm dead. I already had 2.
Oh damn.
Oh my god, it's not 20. Or it's not 21.
It is 21.
It is 21.
Oh, and you had 2.
I had 2. Yeah.
It was first strike triple. You didn't want to block?
Okay.
Yeah. Can't take it back now.
You could if you wanted. I would let you.
Yeah,
But if you shuffled them all up, it's fine.
It's fine.
It's what you feel.
Okay. The 3 temporary goes away, but it is still a 17-2. Oh, actually, check that. Dealt damage to combat player can cast an instant sorcery. Mana value less than or equal to the damage, so cast a gravitic punch. But that's less than the damage. So that'll be another 20 going at something at Spectra.
That is not commander because that's a spell, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so I'm taking 20.
Yeah.
I'm down to 2. Okay, I did it.
All right. And I will pass the turn.
All right, untap. Draw for turn.
That's some Pendragon damage right there.
Okay.
Glammed ring.
Mm-hmm.
What am I gonna do about that, chat? Do it.
I'm sorry.
Needs
Jero, how many
removal.
cards do you have in hand?
2 now.
2. And looks like you're tapped out, but I don't know.
Yep, I am tapped out currently.
Then I'm in desperation mode. So let's tap 1 for Defiant Strike targeting Azorius first wing. It'll get +1/+0 till end of turn, and I draw.
Sure.
Cool. Play an escape tunnel. That's got to be another popular card in here, or I think it will be, because it's just strictly better evolving.
Terramorphic. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can always use it and then equip.
And there will be a lot of creatures that have power 2 or less.
Mm-hmm.
And that won't be out of the realm possibility. Okay.
Like theoretically, using that on Electromancer, then equipping the Glandrig is nasty.
3, 4. I have Affinity for Artifact 4. I'm going to tap 1 blue for a Thought Cast to draw 2 cards. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Necessarily, that's just draw 2.
Thought cast. It is just draw 2, yeah. Good card.
Yep.
God, I wish. I have a card in hand that I wish I could have flipped for free. And it's not even super expensive. It's just expensive enough to be more than worth it. I currently have +1/+0. I'm going to tap 2 for an Artful Maneuver to give it +2/+2 until end of turn.
Sure.
So it has +2/+2, +3, 4, 5. It is a 7, 5.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna move to combat.
Yep.
And J-Ro, I'm gonna swing a 7/5 at you. It is 7 commander.
Yep. So it'll put me to 14 total, and then that'll put me to 11 first wing damage.
Okay, and no instants or sorcery, but that is 7 damage. So 1, 2, 6, 7. I have to hope there's a bounce spell. Nope. I need to hope for something worse.
Yeah.
Oh man, I have the best instant speed spell in this deck, and I have to cast it now, and that sucks.
Okay.
I won't cast it. The spell I'm going to cast is a Daggermaw Megalodon. Just because it's a body. These are all going to go on the bottom. The spell I have is a Disarm, which is just unattach all equipment from creature at instant speed for 1. It's going to be so good in any blue control deck here.
That's funny.
But I had to cast it now, which sucks. But I got a Daggermaw Megalodon out there.
Well, making me re-equip Glamdring would have been fairly relevant.
Yeah. That is what it is. Yeah, I'm gonna.
It is one thing I'm learning about this deck is that Electromancer does need to be in the command zone. It's a couple of things I was between, but the deck is kind of hamstrung on mana without it.
Yeah, because a lot of the common level stuff is like 1 and something else, and you'll just. I get it. Zoe, if it was not made clear, I'm passing.
Gotcha. Alrighty. See if we can find something here. It's a land.
The Jukabog.
I wish. I do run it.
I
can
don't
say.
run that
Actually,
in
maybe
almost
before
any
I should
deck
play the
anymore.
swamp, I should try and see if I can find it. Actually, it doesn't matter. I'm going to play that swamp. I'll play Explore since I get the other land for turn anyway.
Okay.
Well, there's another swamp. Do I have anything in here? Alright, so I have...
If an attack trigger would help, I can. If you've got a power 2 or less, I can use the escape tunnel on yours.
I'm not blocking anyways. I'm
yeah,
not sure if that helps.
No
Oh,
no
yeah, I
blocks
guess you
from
have
that.
blockers.
I'm not worried about blockers. I'm counting damage.
You know what? I
Mhm.
should have sent everything. That was stupid. Just do more.
Mm-hmm.
I was keeping back blockers for some reason, like that was gonna matter.
Alright,
Yeah.
I'll go for 3. And I will transmute this shred memory instead of casting it like I thought about.
Okay.
It's probably that. But let's see if I have... I don't think the thing that I'm looking for costs 2, so I don't think I can grab... I'm not sure I have... an answer. Alright, that's the best I got. I'm gonna search for this accursed marauder.
Oh,
Okay.
gross.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then I'll cast it.
Yeah. All right. I will sack. That's just non-token creature.
Yeah, each player sacks a non-token
Yep.
creature.
Alright.
I will
Sack
choose to
them.
sack the accursed marauder.
I imagine that's a loop that happens pretty often. I will sack the automatic librarian.
That should go to 5.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. Alright, I will move to combat, and I will attack Spectra with the Ledgewalker.
How big is the
And
Ledgewalker?
it's a 2/2.
Yep, that's it. I'm out of here.
And then you with the Rest Coach. It's a 1/1, a 2/2, and a 4/4.
That's
And
7?
a 6.
Oh,
7.
6, you said?
So
Is
a
that
6,
also
7. So
Nope.
6,
Okay.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh my god, 1.
Okay.
Do I have a way
This
of
is
sacrificing
what I was
something?
desperate to cast for free because it's plus
Spectre, you want a king make?
star 3. I'm dead.
In response to the attack, if you sacrifice anything that is a creature or an artifact,
Okay.
it will kill. If you have it.
Wait.
Do I have
So
it? I don't.
damage hasn't yet happened, so I
Correct.
can sack.
I've declared
Why
my
didn't you
attackers.
block with your mirror?
You can't. It's
What was
You
that?
can't.
can only be
It
blocked
can only
by
be blocked
things
by
with
flyers.
flying.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
I can.
he could end the game if he has a way of sacrificing a creature or an artifact.
Oh, if I have a way, I can sack a land.
Yeah.
That's all I can
Can
sack.
you make it an
Damn
artifact?
it.
All right.
Is it an artifact land?
No, I actually only have.
I'll
I have
pass.
3. Yeah, no,
That's what I
I'm
got.
Alright.
I'm pretty sure I just die here.
No, I
No?
actually don't have enough mana to recast and equip and cast something. I don't have enough mana to do all that.
All right.
The card I was desperate for, by the way, is the Filigree Attendant, which is a star 3, but it's equal
it.
to the number of artifacts you control, and it's
Mhm.
also a flyer. Let me tell you, if I don't have to cast that, because it is
Place the
7
commander.
to cast that and then equip the thing on there, but if I could just have that out and then swing with something, that one becomes nasty. I wanted to have that be the commander for this deck, but the problem with that is then I have none of access to the white, which there's a lot of support pieces in white that make this work too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the commander tax is why I can't do it. Otherwise, I have Soul's Fire and
I
Gravitic
see.
Punch, but I just don't have the mana for it.
All right.
What I can do, I guess,
got anything
to see
that
if
you
I can do
can
anything,
prolong?
is I can Soul's Fire for some damage. I don't know if that'll do anything, but I'll just
What's it
try.
do?
Soul's Fire deals damage. The target creature deals damage equal
Hey,
to power
JT.
to any target, but I can't equip.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll just Dangerous Wager, discard my hand, and draw 2 cards. I get a land out of it. And then I can Faithless Salvaging. I don't have a card to discard, but I can still draw a card. It has Rebound, but yeah, it's just a land. Oh, you got it, unfortunately. There's nothing I can do
Right,
because of the
unfortunately. It's very
yeah,
fortunately.
sacrifice. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know about very.
Just kidding.
No, that was a good game, everybody.
Yeah, good game. How's everybody feeling right now? We've been going for an hour and 10. I would be down to do another if you wanted. If you wanted to call it here, I'd also be down for that. It's up to you.
I gotta head out, unfortunately.
Yeah,
I'm
so say. And if any one person says no, the
teaching in the
rule is we
morning.
all say no.
Yep.
Okay,
All
sorry.
right. No,
Yeah.
you do not
No,
need
I
to
gotta get-
apologize. We're good.
I
Well, if
gotta
other
get some
people
stuff
wanted to, I
done,
don't
no
want to be
worries.
the killjoy, but
You're not
I gotta
killing
teach in
anyone's
the morning.
joy. I gotcha.
It worked perfect for me.
Yeah, this was a good game. I love Pendragon, and I think this new Pendragon deck that I built in paper is really fun. I was really hoping to get the win by drawing that black the new land cycle that pings a single damage
Oh,
from
the
OTJ, the
yeah,
deserts, the
yep,
crime
those are
lands.
sweet. Those are actually sweet.
I know they're way more fun than the gain lands.
Oh yeah,
All right, well, thank you
yeah.
so much for being here. Chat, thanks for stopping by, JJ. Sorry you only showed up right at the end, but I'll have more coming up this Saturday. I've got some stuff. Uh, I will be in touch with all of you to see if you guys want to come back and play another one at some point for sure.
I
Heck
can
yeah.
already tell you I will.
Does anybody? You all shouted your stuff out, but was there any final words that anybody wanted to say about the stuff that got going on? No. All right, then Doc, why don't you line us up for a raid while Cooper talks?
Yeah, thank you so much. I'll shove my one more time. Always a pleasure. I will be at MagicCon Chicago in a couple weeks here, passing out my friendship bracelets that all say Rat Colony because we are stronger when we're together, and you have to be reminded that you're never alone.
I just got
So-
that metaphor like 2 hours ago when I was doing the
I heard.
research for it.
Yeah.
Oh, rat
go
colony. Okay.
Yeah, go subscribe to the Bugbot, please. This Saturday, Amanda will have Gavin Verhey on. He will be taking off the developer hat and kind of just nerding out with Amanda and a few other members of the Lobby Pristine.
That is
So
so
it's gonna be a
sick.
good
That's
time.
gonna be
Watch
so
that.
fun.
I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
I will be there up until the very end when we start. We will probably be starting right when you guys are finishing.
Yeah, it starts at 7 p.m. Eastern. So.
All right.
Perfect.
Well,
keeping a place of honor on my desk.
let's look for
Heck yeah.
rating Bruja. What's B's? It's
Brouhaha Gaming.
yeah. I'm gonna
Brouhaha.
BRUJAJA Gaming.
Mm-hmm.
Yee.
All right, there we go. Stick around and say hello in B's chat. Make sure everybody gets that metric in there. It really, really helps. And thank you so much. Until next time, everybody.
Thanks for having us.
Of course. All right, we are muted.